Hey, what's up guys? I just got this new NW-800 mic that, you know, they're like 20 bucks on Amazon, so I'm sure you've seen plenty of reviews for them out there. Trying to get this home studio thing going, so, you know, as cheap as possible. So yeah, this is one of these Neewer NW-800s, and it's the cheapest condenser mic that you can find pretty much, so we're going to see how it works. I'm going to give it a shot. Drop it in there. So before I plug it into the recording software, while that's booting up and I try to figure all that out, because, you know, that could take another 2 weeks for me to figure that out, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can compare it just going direct through the PA. I just have a basic 12-inch powered monitor with a passive mixing board, so everything's dialed in the same EQ. This is not a technical review, so you know, it's just for my personal preferences. I thought I'd share it with you. I want to see if there's a difference between the NW-800 condenser mic or two of my favorite live stage mics that I use. Number one being the AKG D5. This is my favorite for solo performances. I like the way this thing sounds when I just playing for an audience with an acoustic guitar and a piano. It has a warm mid-range. It adds a nice boominess and warmth to my voice, and it's real subtle, but I like it. The AKG D5, that's my favorite for just low-key performances. The other favorite of mine is the Audix OM-5. Both of these are like $150, you know, but they're live dynamic stage mics. So this one in particular, the Audix, is great for a loud band. When I was in some hard rock bands, this thing performs so good. No feedback. I can boost the gain up. It's really good proximity. You can get right up on it. If you like to eat the mic, this is a great one for you, because you can get real good proximity effects and really control it. For loud gigs, for a loud band, the Audix OM-5 is my favorite so far. I mean, definitely these are better than the Shure SM58s. Nothing wrong with the 58s. It's a great mic, but I like to have a little bit more color, a little more depth, and these are great. But as far as dynamic stage mics, I go with either of these two, depending on the venue. I'll either go with the Audix OM-5 or the AKG D5. So I'm going to compare these two dynamic mics to this cheapo little condenser mic for $25 and just see what the difference is right through the PA. Let's see. Everything's EQ'd flat, everything's the same across the board. I'll just switch between the three mics and let's see what the difference is. Alright. Microphone number one, the D5, the AKG D5. Here we go. Ready? Alright. Check, 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 check. Hey. Yeah, this one's got a nice, warm, deep sound. Everything's EQ just flat. It's a flat EQ right now, but you can hear it's got kind of a boomy, lower mid-range. Baby, oh baby, oh baby, yeah, oh baby. Yep, it's nice and boomy and deep and good. If I dialed this in, I could get it sounding really sweet. But there's the AKG D5. Hopefully you can hear this good. Yeah. 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 Kind of boomy, kind of dark and boomy. All right, microphone number 2. Here comes the Audix OM-5. Check. Okay, here we go. Check. The Audix OM-5. There's not that boomy lowness anymore. It's very clear. A lot of presence in this mic. And that's why I said I like it a lot in a loud environment. When you got a full rock band behind you, and you got drums and bass and guitar, this thing cuts through. It's got a nice upper mid range to it. It cuts. And you can hear a little bit more of that twang in the voice. You can hear a little bit of that. Also, you can hear a lot of the, just a little bit of raspiness in my voice right now. There's a little bit of rasp, and you can pick it up a lot more in this. The OM-5. Audix OM-5. Yeah. Hear it? Upper mid-range, kind of spike there. Cuts through the mix, and it sounds great. Okay, mic number 3, the Neewer NW-800 condenser mic. Here we go. Check. So immediately, I'm getting quite a little bit of feedback going on here because it's really upper mids right there, upper mids, almost in the high frequencies right going on right there. Let me take a little test on the EQ here and see. I cut the highs, yeah. It's definitely, let's try the mid-range. Upper mids, yeah. Upper mids, low highs, definitely a spike going on there. And I'm getting a little bit of feedback. But let's give it a shot, I'm gonna go ahead and EQ it flat again like it was before. Okay, so we got a flat EQ. Yeah. Baby, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, not bad. There's let me see if I can make sure there's no reverb going on right here. It's an echoey room, and it's really picking up on that upper mid-range, low highs, and it's really barking them around here. So, NW-800 right here, $25. It actually doesn't sound too bad at all. You know, it's actually picking up quite a bit of clarity. Let's go back to the OM-5 and have a listen at that, okay? So here's the OM-5, which has a lot more lower mids to it, a lot more warmth, but it doesn't have the clarity that the NW-800 has. And in fact, I gotta boost this up a little bit to even get the same sort of gain going on here. Okay, here's the D5, and here's the 800. Here's the 800. Here's the 800 right here. We're getting a little bit of feedback. So now all of a sudden I got a lot of feedback going on right now with the Neewer 800. But this is really clarity, you know, but I can kind of tell it sounds a little boxy. So we'll see how it works for recordings, but right now it just sounds real tinny and boxy. We'll go back to the D5. Okay, here's the D5. Warm, smooth D5. And here comes the OM-5, the Audix OM-5. Here's the Audix OM-5. Clarity, precision, here it is. I like it a lot right here. AKG D5, smooth, yeah. Audix OM-5, clear and cuts real clear. Neewer 800, clarity, a lot real clear but tinny with the EQ level. So we're gonna definitely have to do a lot of EQ work with this one. But let's give it a shot. Why not? It's like 25 bucks. So, and it's a condenser mic. We'll see how it records. Let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna try to do some recordings, you know, record along with some backing tracks and you know, let you know. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this video anyhow. You can hear the difference between the Neewer NW-800 studio mic and echoey and tinny, just like that. And then we have the smooth AKG D5, Audix OM-5. It's clear, cuts through the mix. Sounds real good to me. Sounds real good in the room here. And I really enjoy singing through this in a live band situation. It's my favorite. Okay, so I actually tried the NW-800 in Reaper just now, and it actually sounded better than the OM-5 and AKG D5. So turns out it might be a pretty decent recording mic. So I'm gonna play around a little bit more. I'm just getting started. I'm total noob to these DAWs or DAWs or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm doing. I tried it before, like many years ago, and just gave up out of frustration. So now I'm trying it again. So hey, we'll see how it goes. But you know, if you're still watching this video, thanks. I appreciate it. So you know, we'll do this together. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you can teach me something. I don't know. But hey, let's have fun with it, and we'll see where it goes. But all right, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.